Trump Towers, Elon's rockets, Bezos's yachts, but the richest real estate developer in America? He doesn't show off. He doesn't trend on Twitter. In fact, most people don't even know his name. And yet, he built a $17 billion real estate empire. 129 million square feet of property, the size of a small city. His name is Donald Bren.
A place where families could live, work, and play.
And his silent blueprint may be the clearest wealth strategy for the next generation. Bren was born in 1932, the son of a Hollywood producer. Fame was all around him, but his fortune would be built far from the spotlight. After serving as a Marine, he made his first bold move. In 1958, with just $10,000 borrowed, he built his first house in California. Now think about it. If you had $10,000 today, would you risk it to build something lasting or play it safe? Bren chose to build. And from that one house, a vision began to take shape. That first home was just the beginning. Bren reinvested every profit into the next project and the next. California in the 1960s was a land rush. Orange County farmland was becoming suburbs. Disneyland had opened. Freeways sprawled. Families were flooding in. Other builders thought small. Bren thought in decades. He wanted communities, not just houses, schools, parks, shopping centers. That ambition gave birth to the Bren Company. By the mid-1960s, it had built thousands of homes, reshaping Orange County's landscape. Financing was brutal. Rivals overextended and collapsed, but Bren's discipline, slow, steady, planned, kept him standing while others fell. By the late 1960s, the Bren Company was thriving, but real estate devours cash. Enter International Paper, a Fortune 500 giant. They wanted into California real estate. In 1969, Bren sold the Bren Company for $35 million. But he didn't leave. He stayed on as president, running his company under corporate ownership. With their deep pockets, he could build bigger than ever. But International Paper didn't understand real estate cycles. When the 1970s downturn hit, they soured on the business. That's when Bren struck. He bought the Bren Company back for $28 million. Sell high, buy low. Same company, more control. Let me ask you, if you sold your company for millions, would you dare to buy it back when everyone else was running away? From that paper play and decades of discipline came 4 rules I call the Bren Blueprint. Rules you can apply today, no matter your starting point. Rule 1. Don't panic, don't chase. When International Paper wanted out, Bren didn't panic. He waited and rebought at a discount. Your move? Don't chase meme stocks or overpriced homes. Timing beats hype. Rule 2. Always think in cycles. Bren saw downturns as reset buttons. Your move? Save in booms. Strike in busts. Wealth always flows from the impatient to the prepared. Rule 3. Cash flow first, growth second. Paper wasn't sexy, but it paid steady. That stability gave Bren freedom to take bigger bets. Your move? Build cash flow first. Side hustle, dividends, rental shares, then chase growth. Rule 4. Patience builds empires. Bren's secret wasn't money, it was patience. He let properties mature for decades. Your move? Stop asking how fast. Start asking how strong in 10 years. In 1977, Bren took his boldest leap. He led investors to buy the Irvine Company, 93,000 acres of prime California land. That's bigger than San Francisco, Boston, and Miami combined. By 1983, he was majority owner. By 1996, sole owner. This wasn't a subdivision. This was a canvas. And Bren's vision was radical. Entire mixed-use communities. Homes next to offices, shops next to schools, parks tied to trails. And over 57,000 acres permanently preserved as open space. From Woodbridge's lakeside villages to Newport Coast's luxury communities, Bren didn't just build houses, he built ecosystems. Today, the Irvine Company spans 129 million square feet, nearly 600 office buildings, 125 apartment communities with 65,000 units, more than 40 retail centers, plus resorts, golf courses, and marinas. That's why Irvine homes now average around $1.5 million, resilient through every cycle. Because Bren didn't just sell property, he sold a lifestyle. And lifestyles hold value. But even Bren wasn't bulletproof. The 1970s downturn, the savings and loan collapse of the 1980s, the 1990s recession, developers toppled. Bren faced lawsuits, political fights, activist pushback. So how did he survive? Discipline. No reckless debt, long-term patience. While others collapsed, he grew stronger. And while Bren avoided headlines, he never avoided giving back. He's donated more than $2 billion to education, science, and the environment. At UC Santa Barbara, he founded the Bren School of Environmental Science and Management. At Caltech, he served as trustee and was honored with the Millikan Medal. He also funded the Irvine Ranch Conservancy, protecting 57,000 acres of open space forever. For this, Bren has earned the Urban Land Institute's Vanguard Award, the UC Presidential Medal, and leadership honors from the U.S. Marine Corps. Quiet wealth, quiet giving, loud impact. If Bren were 25 today with just $1,000, he wouldn't gamble on meme coins. He wouldn't flex cars online. He'd target high-growth cities, Austin, Miami, Phoenix. He'd start small, fractional rentals, REIT shares, platforms like Fundrise. And he'd think decades ahead, eco-housing, mixed-use, sustainable communities. Because the tools change, but the blueprint doesn't. Bren once said, "You have to stay with a property long enough to let it mature, to let it become the community it was meant to be." In a world chasing quick flips, his story reminds us, the quiet builder leaves the loudest legacy. So here's my question. What's the one asset you'd hold for 10 years? Drop it in the comments, because your answer might just be the seed of your empire.